Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle in wow. It's been a while guys, like a few months already now. So yeah, after a long time, I finally bring you another Wi-Fi battle. This is gonna be the 15th one. And this one is gonna be against, of course, a good friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, the King of Crits. You probably all know him, the ones who subscribe to me. Like I featured him a few times in my videos. We have done a lot of things together, and we have become one of the best friends here on YouTube. So yeah, I really like him. So yeah, we had a battle. Like he actually wanted me to challenge me, and yeah, we had this battle, and it actually turned out to be a pretty decent match. Like it didn't start it out the best for me, but it ended really good in my part. So yeah, that's the reason why I uploaded it, and also yeah, because I haven't uploaded like a wife battle in months. So finally, I hope you guys will like the team preview because it looks pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, my team is at the upper one. So let's take a look at it. I have the Victini, which is of course a Scarf Victini with with of course like the V-Create, the Fusion Bolt, the Focus Blast, and the U-Turn one. Yeah, it's actually like a Scarf one with a bit of like mixed moves, like yeah, physical and special ones. So of course V-Create is like obvious, like he has mostly attacking ones, physical ones, but he has the Focus Blast. Just I don't know actually, like it sounds cool. Like the really physically defensive steel type ones. It's a good set, I guess. So yeah, it's a Jolly's Choice Scarf one, so it's gonna outspeed a lot of stuff. It also has like max HP because it makes it a bit bulkier. And so yeah, that's actually pretty much it about this Victini. And then next up we have the Espion, which is of course like the most common set about it is the Light Clay set, the dual screen set, of course, with the Side Shock, and I think I have Hidden Power Ground. It could be fire, but I think I run ground. I'm not sure. I think so, maybe. So yeah, also max speed just to have a bit more bulk in it, and the timid nature just to to have max speed also. Actually a bit the same as Victini, but then a bit more defensive. A dual screen. And yeah, then next up we have the Memo Swine, which is actually a Choice Scarf one. Like I don't know if really people like predict it to be like Choice Scarf because they mostly see like Life Orb or Choice Bandit or Extra Ballad, I don't know, or whatever. But I run Choice Scarf. I think I have like two Choice Scarfs. I think two, yeah. Yeah, I think I have two Choice Scarfs. So yeah, it's also Jolly Scarf. So yeah, a lot of speed in my team, I guess. So it has the Icicle Spear and not the Ice Shard, which, I don't know. Icicle Spear is good if you switch in on an Gliscor, which has just put up a sub. So, yeah, I don't know, I kind of prefer it over the Ice Shard. Well, I don't know, whatever you guys want to run, that's just my opinion on it. And we also have the Earthquake, the Superpower, and the Stone Edge, which are pretty much, common moves on it. It has the Tick Fat, because it ups the resistance to fire and ice type moves. So yeah, it could be a help sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, that's also pretty much it about that thing. Then we have the Choice Banded Terrakion, and we all know what a big threat that is. Choice Banded Terrakion. Luckily, it's not adamant, but I have Jolly, so actually, I should be more afraid of that thing because it has max speed and a choice band attached to it, so it's a really big threat. And yeah, I have a one gimmicky move, but I will go over that in a second. Of course, I have the close combat. I have the Stone Edge, which are of course like stab moves, of course, but they mostly run it. Like I don't have like Rock Slide. I just prefer the power over the accuracy. So I also have the Exorcist just because of the Celebi who kind of like resist his stab moves. Like Stone Edge is not gonna do that much. So yeah, I have Exorcist. So. And also my gimmicky move is Quick Attack, just because like if I have not not too many HP left, and there is a Weavile in front of me, and it's gonna use Ice Shard, and I die. Well, it's gonna save me sometimes in some situations. So yeah, that's why I run Quick Deck. So yeah, next up we have the Celebi, which of course is defensive, you know, calm nature, so a special defensive one with leftovers, of course. A natural cure, that's like his only ability, of course, and he has Giga Drain, Recover, Heal Bell, and Thunder Wave. So a pretty much annoying set, like Giga Drain, of course, because it's a grass stab and to regain some HP sometimes, and also Recover to recover even more. Heal Bell to get rid of the Toxic that he has, like because Toxic is kind of a pain for Celebi always, although it has natural cure. But I mean, like if it's like my only Pokemon which is left, then they can't stall me out. I mean, and also to a support team, of course, yeah. And then I have Thunder Wave, just you know, to paralyze like big threats like Terrakion and all that stuff, and Victini, and yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it about this one. Then the last one is gonna be the Tentacruel, which it's the physical one, the physical tank of my team. It has the Black Sludge, just because if people want to trick my item away, they're gonna have like Black Sludge, and it will like do damage to themselves. So yeah, that's why I have Black Sludge. Then I also have Liquid Ooze, so they can't really drain too much HP because it will also do damage to themselves. Though, so yeah, that's a pretty good combination: Liquid Ooze plus the Black Sludge. And then I have max HP, of course, and max defense. And my moves are Toxic Spikes. Yeah, Toxic Spikes, just, you know, poison is always nice sometimes. Rapid Spin, of course, because I kind of need it for my Victini, my Terrakion a bit, and yeah. Actually, Mamoswine, because, you know, spikes are gonna kind of be a pain for him, so. And then, of course, Scald and Ice Beam for, you know, stab and a bit of coverage. So, yeah, that's my team, guys. On the opponent's team, really quickly, Gliscor is a really annoying poke, you know, it can stall really much, so I'm gonna have to prevent that a bit. And, yeah, Ferrothorn, yeah, I'm gonna have to prevent to let him set up not too many hazards, so you will see that that really worked out well for me, you know. And then Uniclus, if it is like, I don't know, a Trick Room team sometimes, it seems to be a sort of Trick Room team actually, now I take a good look at it. So yeah, also Scizor is gonna be a really pain if it's like Choice Banded, Bullet Punch or anything. And yeah, actually, like Keldeo, if it's like Choice Specs and Choice Scarf, is always a threat. And if he is running a Trick Room team, which is probably going to be the case, then Conkeldurr is going to be a really big threat. So yeah, quite some big threats and stallers on his team, so it's going to be a difficult match, but we'll see how that's going to turn out. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, here we are, so let's start a match. He's gonna directly switch into his Ferrothorn, and I'm gonna go into my Victini predicting that. And also, at the first turn, I'm gonna make a really great prediction and predict him to predict me to go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out. So I'm just gonna go straight for that Victory at the first turn and easily take that Ferrothorn out. And I don't have to worry about, you know, those pesky Salt Rocks or Spikes going onto the field, so that is what I don't have to worry about the whole match anyway. So that thing dies, so it's already a very early 6-5 lead for me. So okay, now he's gonna switch into his Gliscor, and yeah, because, you know, it's gonna do not too much damage on him, and he can maybe outspeed me and go take me out with like an Earthquake because I have the defense drop. He's gonna predict me to switch out and go for the Substitute. And I go into my Celebi thinking he can't do much to me, so I'm just gonna be able to go for Giga Drains and yeah, actually just like trying to force him out, you know. But he also, of course, has the Toxic, but I have like the Heal Band and the Natural Cure, so I'm not really worrying about it. So yeah. I think, and now he's gonna switch out after he gets like the Poison Heal activated, like he gets some health back. And I'm gonna also switch out, and I'm gonna go. Oh no, he doesn't switch out, of course. Yeah, he was going for the protect. Yeah, actually, yeah, I predicted to protect. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, kind of forgetting things. Okay, so I predicted protect, so I'm gonna go into my my Mamoswine, and he's gonna switch out, of course, because you know he's afraid of that those Icicle Spear or Icicle Crash actually. And of course, I was actually like predicting a switch, of course. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, which does a good amount of damage to this Scizor, but he can easily go for that Bullet Punch. So I'm gonna have to switch out to my Tentacle, which actually is a really good good wall to this thing because it resists both his stat moves. So yeah, so yeah, it doesn't do too much damage, the Bullet Punch. So he's also a Life Orb variant, as you can see from the recall he got. So he's gonna switch out into his Reuniclus, and I think I'm gonna go for the Toxic Spikes, yeah, because you know I want to get a bit of poison on his teammates, on his Conkeldurr. But actually, this wasn't the best move because he has the Magic Guard Reuniclus, he has the Gliscor, he has the Scizor, and he has the maybe Guts Conkeldurr. So actually, it wouldn't have really helped me out. But anyway, I'm gonna switch out, of course, being scared of the Psychic, and I can do too much damage to him with Scald and Ice Beam. So actually, it seems it is a Trick Room team actually. So he can be easily going for the Shell Ball, but I know I can actually take one because I'm max HP, and the natural bulk of Victini is pretty good. So I'm just gonna go for the V-Crate, thinking it would maybe take him out, but just look at that. Like it's the HP bar is going down, down, down at the point in red. It takes him to the red area, and just look at that how bulky Reuniclus is. Like, he takes it. Like V-Create is a really great stat move on Victini, and it actually takes it without probably without any investment in defense or HP. I guess maybe in HP, but I mean, come on. So predicting another Shadow Ball, another Psychic, because you know my Victini was on the field. I'm gonna go into my Tentacruel to actually sort of you know, waste a few Trick Room turns, but now I'm predicting him to switch to predict my switch to Victini again and go for the Shadow Ball. But no, he plays it safe and goes for his Psychic and takes my Tentacruel out. So now my wall for Scizor is kind of gone, but I mean, it's no worries. I have the Celebi actually still. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. And that is gonna do, like, of course, I know I can take it, and I'm just gonna go for recovers until, you know, to the point where, like, Trick Room wears off, and that I can take this, this Reuniclus out with a Giga Drain. And that's what I'm gonna plan to do. So, right now, like, you will see that Trick Room hasn't weared off yet. So I'm gonna have to, oh, actually, no, actually, now is the point where Trick Room wears off, sorry. And I'm gonna be able to take that thing out with a Giga Drain. So that was a smart plan on my part. So it's a 5-4 to me now. So he's gonna go into a Scizor because you know he has the U-turn. So I'm gonna have to switch out because I don't want to lose my Celebi. But wow, that was a great prediction on his part. He goes to the Pursuit, and luckily because you know Celebi is quite a defensive monster, it's gonna take it, but it's gonna do a really good amount. And I kind of lose my survivability with Celebi there. But it's no worries, I'm gonna go into my Terrakion, and he has to switch. Oh, no. Actually, that was a dumb switch because, you know, he has the Bullet Punch still. And, yeah, I wasn't sure if he was Life Orb. Like, I probably didn't see, like, the recall at the beginning. But I'm gonna go into my Victini. I was hoping I could take, like, 2 Bullet Punches, but no. Scizor is way too strong, so he's gonna be able to, like, just take me out, like, barely with, like, 2 Bullet Punches. Like, if I just had, like, I don't know, 10 hit points more, then I would have survived too, but no. So that's not gonna happen. So right now I'm gonna go into my Espeon, and I'm gonna, he's gonna go for the Bullet Punch, but I know I can take one, so I'm gonna get my my Reflect up, and he's gonna die from his own recall. So at least I'm gonna get my my Reflect up, because it's gonna help for the Conkeldurr. So that's what happens, you know, I get my Reflect up, and now he's gonna go into, I'm not sure, yeah, Keldeo, yeah. So actually I'm just gonna sorta that far this thing. I was thinking, yeah, that he's faster, but no, he's not Scarfed, so that's a good thing, he's not Scarfed, so he's probably like Specs or something, we'll see. So at least I can get a lot of damage with the Side Shock on it, on that thing. Maybe he was trying to force me out, thinking he was Scarf the way he brought it in, but no, I'm just gonna death for this thing. So luckily, at least I get some damage on that thing, and even more recall with the Toxic. So he takes my Espeon out, so that's no problem. It's 3-3 at the moment, and he actually just dies from his own recall, which of course because I have only one layer. So yeah, that's actually a double down, which is pretty cool. So it's 3-2 now for in my favor. So I'm gonna go into my Scarf Mamoswine, and luckily he brings in his Gliscor. So I'm gonna be easily, doing a lot of damage with the Icicle Spear with my Mamoswine on the Gliscor. But of course, knowing my luck, I'm only gonna hit twice. So he's gonna be able to lay up a Toxic on me and kinda, stall from here. So I was like, hey, I'm at full HP, so I can, take a few stall turns and just keep on going for Icicle Spears because I'm locked, of course. And yeah, he's gonna get like 2 Toxic heal, recovery back with the, on this turn, and with the protected this turn. So, the recall on Mai is getting worse and worse, but he's gonna try. Yeah, he's not a dig, but he can't do much. He's gonna try to get the double protect, but I mean, yeah, no, he's not gonna get it. Luckily for me, but yeah, it kind of makes the game a bit more in my favor. Like it could have made the battle a bit more close if he got it off. But I mean, his Gliscor is gonna die. And now his last Pokemon is gonna be the Conkeldurr, which of course is kind of a pain for my Mamoswine. And I didn't really want to switch out. I don't know why, but I mean, like, I can do much to this thing. Like, Earthquake is not gonna do that much, and I mean, like, I can just kind of wall it with my Celebi unless he has like Payback or something. So I'm gonna hit 3 times, but it's not gonna do too much. It's like gonna do like a quarter or something, a little bit more than a quarter. And he's gonna be easily taking me out with a Drain Punch. So I don't know if he's like Guts, but maybe we'll see. Actually, you can easily see it on the Celebi, which is gonna come in like in a few seconds. So yeah, my Mamoswine is gonna die, but luckily, well, if I didn't have that Toxic on the Conkeldurr, then I probably would have kind of lost this game because I can't stall him out. And like my last Pokemon other than this Celebi is like my choice band Terrakion. I need to get a lot of recall on this thing, a lot of damage on the Conkeldurr to actually take him out. So I'm gonna of course speed this part up, like you can see, because it's kind of stally, and it seems he actually also has the Ice Punch, which I didn't really know. Like, I know he can learn it, but I mean, I didn't know he had it. But yeah, it's doing a just decent amount, but I'm just gonna be a dick and stall him out with a few recovers to the point where his recall, his Toxic recall becomes really worse. So I'm gonna try to get, to work with Giga Drain and recover around the Toxic recall to bring him at the point where like a Choice Bandit, close combat or something is gonna take that thing out. So I'm gonna actually survive this Ice Punch with like 17 HP, and well, he's gonna be able to take me out with the Mach Punch, which actually, yeah, I'm just gonna dead for this thing, of course, because I'm not gonna switch into my Terrakion. That would be like the dumbest thing to do. But right now I was trying to be like really optimistic and trying to take him out with a Choice Bandit Quick Attack, but no, Quentin, that's not gonna work out, and you probably would have lost the match because you see the bar going down, and yes, Terrakion is able to live it. So that is the match, guys. That was really close because of my optimisticness, actually, because I was really like, Choice Bandit, I can take the thing out, but seriously, wow, I made this game way too close, but luckily, I won, and it was a really great game, TheKingOfCrits, or Alberto, whatever you want to call him. And yeah, it was the game, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this match. I really enjoyed narrating it, although I'm not really used to narrating like Wi-Fi battles anymore. I really need to get into it. So yeah, I hope you liked it. If you want to battle me, guys, you can just add me on Skype. And also, some good things. I have a few good news. Spring break is coming like in a few days. Like in 2 days, I'm gonna have spring break, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be having like, quite some time to actually upload stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I have some, new series coming up, some really great plans for the whole spring break. So stay tuned, guys, for a lot more content. I know I was a bit inactive this week, but everything is gonna be alright. So if you guys liked it, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm out. Talk you guys later.